From the moment the Rey movie was announced at Disney Star Wars Celebration, people knew that it was going to be yet another Lucasfilm disaster because, quite frankly, it's about a character that people do not care about, that people are not interested in. And when you look at everything that's happened and who they've specifically hired, the activist director Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, it's clear that she wasn't hired for her talent or her experience. She was hired because she fits right in with what Kathleen Kennedy's vision is for Star Wars and for Lucasfilm. Nothing to do with entertaining people, nothing to do with being a fan, and everything to do with identity politics. But in recent weeks, after so many of the old clips have come up, after her stupid, insane, idiotic interview with CNN, talking about how it's about time that a woman shaped the story of Star Wars, she and Lucasfilm and everything surrounding this movie have been getting blasted. And that certainly has resulted in a lot of rumors. The vast majority of them are just bullshit. The newest one being another Mike Zero video, which if you haven't learned by now, if he has no shame, respect the grind, I guess, but you can't trust any video from fucking Mike Zero. That Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy was fired from Lucasfilm, right? The guy's just made up bullshit. But amidst all this, Daisy Ridley has actually been out there doing a lot of interviews, and of course, Star Wars continues to come up. And she has made comments specifically about Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy and what she expects or why she's so excited for this story going forward. The story is cool as shit. Daisy Ridley reveals why she's returning for a new Star Wars movie. Daisy Ridley's due to make her triumphant return to the Star Wars galaxy. Wow, that would be shocking to a lot of people if that was the case. And now she's just revealed why she's signed up to reprise the role of Rey. Now, it's funny because even though she says, I'm so excited, the story's so cool, pretty much everybody that sees any of these things on social media is saying, yeah, press X to doubt. I don't think that that's going to be the case, but it's all from this interview in Variety where it dropped. Daisy Ridley on Sometimes I Think About Dying and her worthwhile return to Star Wars. The idea is cool as shit. Let's go through what she said. And I do think that there was some bait for her to take in this interview that she didn't, which is probably a good thing. This interview could have gone much, much worse for her, certainly when this topic came up. You're reprising your role as Rey in a new Star Wars movie directed by Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy. How will the franchise's first female filmmaker impact the series? The short answer is I don't know. I'm excited to do the job, but not because Sharmeen is a woman. Thank God she actually did say that, because if she had said something else, it could have been far, far fucking worse. There have been a lot of videos already about what she said. Her documentaries are amazing. Her idea for the story is cool as shit. No spoilers, but she gave me a rundown of the entire story. If it weren't amazing, I would have been like, okay, call me in 5 years, but it's worthwhile. Also probably helps the fact that Daisy Ridley reportedly is getting paid $12.5 million. So regardless of whether the story wasn't cool, I think she probably would have taken that payday, just for the record. And obviously it's pretty well known that the script is not ready yet. There was that one report came out that's like, oh, it's delayed indefinitely, blah, blah, blah. That obviously, turned out to be false as well. But the thing is, when you hear stories like that, or when you hear, again, bullshit clickbait Mike Zero videos that they're literally just made up shit, it's kind of easy to believe because Lucasfilm has been chaotic as fuck. And quite frankly, they never should have hired this person for this movie to begin with. So the idea that they might fire her and maybe try to brush it under the rug and not make a big announcement certainly seems to be believable because this is Lucasfilm. However, some of the more reliable insiders pretty much said, no, it's still going forward, still grinding the gears over at Lucasfilm. And Daisy really continues to talk about it in virtually every interview she does because, let's face it, Star Wars is the only reason that she has a career and the only reason that she's relevant at all. But Daisy Ridley apparently, hey, she's down because the story's cool as shit, has nothing to do with the idea that Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy is a woman. Probably the best answer she could have given. However, with what people have heard about this, with what people have heard about this potential movie, they kind of don't believe it. They kind of don't believe that a character that no one cares about, directed by somebody who's not qualified to do so, all coming from Disney Star Wars, people have a really hard time buying that this thing is going to be worth a shit at all. But the rumors and reports continue to swirl about Disney Star Wars, and I imagine will for the next 2.5 years at a minimum. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.